Hey everyone, this is Ryan DeGregorio, host of Mind Bending Astronomy. Thanks for joining me and welcome to today's episode. Last time we talked about why the daytime sky is so bright. That is, how does the sun give off light energy? Today we're going to discuss the limits of humanity. How far could we ever hope to travel through the observable universe? Well, let's start out with how big is the observable universe? It's tremendous. It is about 90 billion light years in diameter. And in that gigantic space, there exist close to 1 trillion galaxies. And each of those galaxies contains over 100 billion stars on average. Now, where do we live? We live in the Milky Way galaxy, and the Milky Way galaxy is just an ordinary sized galaxy full of 200 billion stars, and we're part of something called the local group, which is a collection of 3 major galaxies: Milky Way, the Andromeda, and the Triangulum galaxies, along with about a dozen or so dwarf galaxies. And this is our little community. Outside of the local group, we have vast voids, just absolutely nothing, for millions and millions of light years until you fall upon the next galaxy. So how far could we ever hope to travel? We've certainly made it to the moon, but that is right next door in cosmic terms. We've landed probes on Mars and Venus, and they're sort of the next jump. And anything outside of that, we haven't really landed anything on. We've sent Voyager 1 out to the farthest depths of the solar system, but even that is only a few light days in diameter. So Voyager 1 is the farthest human-made object from Earth, and it's just left the solar system. Outside of that is uncharted territory. We have not even come close to sending anything to the next nearest star. Forget the next galaxy, which would be the Andromeda galaxy, 2.5 million light years away. Well, it turns out, of the trillion galaxies in our observable universe, the farthest or the most galaxies we could ever hope to travel to is about 3. And those are the 3 in our local group. The extent of our Milky Way may be Andromeda and Triangulum, but that's it. After that, any other galaxy is physically inaccessible. We'll never be able to get there. And I'm sorry for this pessimistic attitude, but it's reality. The universe prohibits us from traveling any farther than the extent of our local group. And this is because dark energy rules the universe, and it's pushing everything apart. The space between us and distant galaxies is constantly growing, and at an absurdly quickly rate. It's even faster than light can travel. Space itself is expanding faster than light can travel that distance. And that's kind of mind-boggling because we said that nothing can travel faster than light. But if you remember, relativity does not prohibit space itself from expanding at any rate it wishes. And so, even if we tried to fly to these outlandishly far galaxies at the speed of light, if that were even possible, we'd never be able to get there. They would recede too quickly. But there is hope finding maybe extraterrestrial life in the Milky Way galaxy and other explorations. But for now, humanity will be confined to the local group. Join us next time for another mind-bending episode.